Play a game.
What is going on, guys? Welcome to Virtual Redban number 712, 712. So about last episode and about this episode, I'm just giving everybody a fair warning right now. This episode might be a little goofy. This is definitely a chill episode. This is not a normal episode, and we'll explain why in a second. If something's not working right, something sounds a little off, like it sounds a little off for me right now. We will figure it out together. This is like a tech support episode, and you'll understand why. You might even notice that opening video, the normal Virtual Redban opening video was a little weird. That's because that is some old backup from a long time ago. Yes, computer problems. I am on actually a whole different computer than I was last episode. But we'll talk all about that. Happy Wednesday. Yes, not Tuesday, Wednesday. I am drinking my first drink of the night, late at night, because I've been doing more tech support all night long. But cheers to you guys. Happy Wednesday. Yes, this is a Death Squad mug. Let's see if this works. If you want to get a Death Squad mug, or if you want to get a Death Squad hat or a Death Squad shirt, guess where you go? DeathSquad.tv. That's right. The official. Well, I'm just gone now. Where did I go? I just disappeared. What in tarnation? I just disappeared. How? In the love of what? Wait a second. Oh, I'm right here now. What the heck? I'm upside down. Oh God, this is. I can't wait to talk about this. But anyways, if you want to get a Death Squad mug or a Death Squad hat or shirt, you go to DeathSquad.tv. There you have, right at the very top, it says Shop Squad, right here in the top. Click on that, it takes you to ShopSquad.tv, where we have hats, mugs, shirts, everything, including a bunch of new merch coming soon. So go to ShopSquad.tv or DeathSquad.tv. You can also find every past episode of of Kill Tony. God damn, Kill Tony. You can find, including Monday's episode, which I loved Monday's episode. If you haven't seen it, oh my goodness gracious, great balls fire. What am I talking about? Harlan Williams and Giannis Pappas. What a great episode that was. Just Harlan, my God, Harlan is just one of the funniest motherfuckers in the world, and just a joy to watch. God, all my settings are jacked. If you haven't seen it yet, check it out. Very funny. This is another week where YouTube has age gated us. So a lot of people are wondering, like, Brian, why is it making me log in? Why is it making me log in to watch this? Or if you're on Apple TV, it won't play because Apple TV has this weird bug when it comes to 18 plus videos for some reason. You have to log out and log back in manually or something like that. Somebody told me. But yeah, YouTube has been on our ass ever since the Mr. Beast episode. I don't know what happened. I think YouTube finally woke up and was like, what? Our precious Mr. Beast is on this show. What is this show? Because not only have we been getting age gated ever since that episode, but we've also been getting copyright strikes for everything. And like half the shit's like, that's not even what you're like. It's just nonsense. So there's been episode, like, I'm just telling you right now, if you watch the premiere, usually like 24 hours after the premiere, you might notice some music missing until we can figure out what the heck's going on. Like I think Pauly Shores was on this episode, did a cameo, did a Bad to the Bone cover, which, I mean, we've used Bad to the Bone for years. And this was not even Bad to the Bone. This was just a cover. But I had to edit most of that out twice. Still, YouTube's on our ass. So there you go. YouTube.com/KillTony if you want to watch episode 649 with Harlan Williams and Giannis Pappas. I love that episode. I really love that episode. So check it out. Very funny. And I can't wait for you guys just to see, like, the next 3 episodes of Kill Tony are just all awesome episodes, I think. A lot of drama, a lot of cool stuff coming on. Anyways, you could also click on the Sunset Strip Comedy Club. Yes, there wasn't a trailer for the Sunset Strip Comedy Club at the beginning of this show because we'll talk about all that. Anyways, it's my new comedy club in Austin, Texas. If you're ever in Austin, please stop by, come see a show, especially Thursdays. Every Thursday, I do something called The Secret Show. If you listen to Kill Tony, you know exactly what The Secret Show is. Right there it is on the top right. It's every single Thursday. Starts at 7:30 with live music. I think Yonder Wizard will be joining us tomorrow. He was sick last week. But it starts with 7:30 with music from Yonder Wizard. And then at 8 o'clock-ish, we start the show. And usually there's like 15, 16 comedians. And I'm telling you right now, tomorrow is a huge episode. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 people tomorrow. That's a mistake. Ugh. That's going to be it. But there's a lot of people in town. It's going to be a huge show. I didn't know there was that many people on the show. That's kind of scary. But anyways, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, Sunset Strip Comedy Club, Austin, Texas. SunsetStripATX.com or just go to DeathSquad.tv. Boom. All right, let's talk about this. How are you guys in the chat room doing tonight? You guys doing okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything that's happening. I'm sorry about this ratchet version of virtual Redban that's on right now. Sick, a.k.a. addicted to Baldur's Gate. Panic Studio knows what's up with Yonder. He's just sick of playing. Okay. So last episode of Virtual Redban, what was that? It was a nice little episode about, I believe, wasn't it last episode all about when it's a great episode. It was all about me getting the Apple Vision Pro and my first thoughts on it. My first, I guess, review of having it for a day. If you haven't checked it out, that's episode 704, I think. No, Jesus, this is just I mean, this is just, I just can't. 7-Eleven, Apple Vision Pro Day 1. That was the episode 7-Eleven. Ha, 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 ha. Anyways, that episode was pretty good. I talked all about the Apple Vision Pro. If you missed out on that, check it out. I still am continuing to love it. It's pretty amazing. I'm going to give a full review in about a week or so after I've used it for a while, and I can really give you a good verdict on it, but if I were to review it right now, I love it. I don't know if it's worth the price. At least go to the Apple Store and play with it. You could book right now online. You can go on apple.com and you could book a reservation, so you can go there, and I think they spend like 20 minutes just showing you all around, getting you nice and addicted to it. So I recommend doing that. Buying it, I mean, it's expensive, guys. Honestly, I would wait till the next one comes, and wait a year. For most of you, I would say that. If you just got money to burn, then yeah. I mean, I would recommend a Quest 3 because it's so cheap, and But yeah, we'll talk about it in the review. But check out the last episode though. Anyways, after last episode, as you guys know, I usually do virtual Redban in 2 parts. This is part 1. This is when we're not in virtual reality. I just talk to you, give you the news, talk about tech, do reviews and stuff like that. And then usually I take about a 15-minute break. Then I come back for part 2. And part 2 is when we go into virtual reality. And if you forget what virtual reality looks like, it looks like that. Wow, look, I even have a new background now because of all the shit that went down. See, that's virtual reality. Anyways, in part 2, that's more of like when me and my friends all get together. I dress up as a woman, Wendy, and we talk to a bunch of people and go to Disney World and do crazy shit like that. But part 2 never happened. You might have, if you were waiting for me, you might have noticed on my Twitter, I was like having some tech problems. Should be any time now. And then I was like having more problems. And then it was about 2 hours until I finally got up and running and I could jump into virtual reality. But I didn't go live because it was too much. It was too much that happened, and I couldn't go live. So let me start with what happened. As you guys might remember, I had a computer that's sitting right next to here. It's this nice blue one. And I had that. It was completely overkill. It's from Origin. It is water cooled, which I am never getting another water cool computer ever again. It's the one with the tubes and the pump and the water, and you could see it all googling around and stuff like that. I'm never going to buy one of these again. Anyways, when they sent it to me, and this was a huge, expensive computer, it had a lot of problems ever since day one. And then one day it just started overheating and had something to do with the water pump and all that shit. And if you don't know anything about Origin computers, they come in these huge wooden crates that are just heavy and a pain in the ass. And they think they're doing you some kind of positive thing by sending it in such a huge, obnoxious crate. It's like one of those crates when you order something from China and it has to be special delivered by a special truck. And then you have to take a crowbar to it, and you have to take your screwdrivers and wrenches and fucking drills and shit to it just to get it out. And then inside there's just a normal box that has padding, enough padding in it, it'd probably be good. I hate it. So when I had to send it back, of course, they were like, well, you need to send it back in your crate. And I'm like, you think I'm going to keep that crate around my house for 6 months, 8 months, whenever it was? And they're like, well, you have to buy a new crate. We'll send it to you. So I had to buy back another crate, and they sent me another empty crate. And I had to put it all in there, pack it all in there, send it to them. They fucked up when they sent me this system. It was all fucked up. The water cooler was hooked up wrong. All those things were wrong. So I don't know why I had to buy the crate. Origin, off my list. I would not recommend Origin. I get it sent back to me after like 2 or 3 weeks. Open it up. And they forgot to hook up the water pump, the reservoir thing, the thing that has all the water in it. It's just hanging there. It's just flopping around like a dead fish. There was not one screw They did not hook it back up. How did they send this back to me? It blows my fudging mind. They even put the packing foam in there that fills up. They did all this stuff, but then they just totally forgot to hook it back up. Now, when I sent it back to them, I was like, man, I'm not going to have a computer for 3 weeks. You know what? I am going to buy a backup computer. Now, I originally was going to buy a backup computer at like Best Buy, and I did. And I was going to return it after 2 weeks or 3 weeks. But the only thing that Best Buy had was like these shitty pre-builts that just didn't have good graphics cards. They weren't good for VR and stuff. And so I was bitching about that on Instagram, or something happened, I forget. And somebody from what is this? Starforge, which is a local company, and it's actually owned by a bunch of streamers. Asmongold, one of my favorite guys ever to watch on YouTube. He owns it, and a bunch of other streamers, and they were a brand new company when this happened, and like they just opened up, and somebody saw that and goes, hey, we're sold out of all of our computers, like our 40 or 3080s or 3090s. I forget what they were at the time. I think it's 3090. I don't even remember, guys. He's like, but I got one around the office. He's like, I could put it together for you, and I could actually deliver it to your house if you want to. And now I'm thinking, well, I just got one from Best Buy, but fuck that Best Buy one. That's going back right now. I'll you know what? I'll pay a little bit extra. I want one of these Starforges, one of these penis rockets. And man, they hooked me up. They gave me a legit awesome computer, and I've been using it ever since my Origin broke. Because when my Origin came back and they sent it back with the water pump all shit, like I had to call them back and they had to send me some parts. And then when I got the parts and everything, I was like, fuck this. I don't know how to do this shit. Like I have to take the pump apart in order to screw it back in. Like that's how dumb it is. Don't ever get a fucking water pump, guys. Anyway, but the cool thing is when I got that Starforge that replaced my Origin, and the Starforge is not as powerful as my Origin, but it's pretty fucking powerful. I ended up just loving the Starforge so much. It was quiet. It looked really nice. The cables are great. It was very clean, as the kids call it. So I've had my Origin sitting in the corner of this room with a bag of parts on top of it, and I was like, I've been just like, fuck that computer. I don't even want to fucking do that. Use that computer. Fuck that Origin shit. So it's been nice ever since. I've actually forgotten I had this Origin. I've been using the Starforge. Happy can be. Nothing has gone wrong with it. It's been a beautiful system. I highly recommend Starforge. And what I'm about to tell you, I don't think is a Starforge issue. I don't know what this issue is that I'm about to tell you that happened. Hold on. Let me just ban somebody real quick from Twitch. What the fuck? Hey, you need help promoting your channel? All right, so now let me tell you what happened. Now, after the last episode of Virtual Redban, I did my normal thing where I took a 15-minute break, and I was getting all my VR stuff ready to go live. And then I plugged in my VR headset, as I do, right before I'm about to go live for part 2. And my computer just turns off. No screen popping up. No, nothing. It just turned off. And it's like, wow, that's weird. So I restarted my computer, tried it. Same thing again. Right when I open up my Steam and click play VR chat, like I do every single time, the computer just goes black. Interesting. So I do what I normally do after this. I go, come on. I reinstall my video driver. Try it again. Same thing. I do then a clean install of the video driver. That's where you pretty much delete everything on your computer when it comes to video drivers, and they reinstall it from scratch. It's supposed to, you're supposed to do that a lot. You should do that almost every time. A lot of people tell me, but I don't. Do that. And by the way, it's been now 30 minutes since I'm 15 minutes late for Virtual Redban Part 2 last time. Same thing exactly happened. So now I'm like, what the fuck? So I go into my drivers. I go into my Windows updates. Everything's been updated. Everything's great. I re-switch my USB ports. I take one USB out, switch my ports, switch my display port to another display adapter for the VR. Same thing happens. I'm now like, okay, this is fucked up. This is my Valve Index too that I was using, because I stopped using my big screen because I was having big screen problems. So I'm like, well, I guess let's just try the big screen. So plugged in the Big Screen Beyond, which is another headset if you don't know what I'm talking about. Same thing. Same exact shit. I look for updates on the big screen. No updates. I look up for updates, Steam VR. I uninstall Valve Steam, Steam VR, all that shit off my computer and reinstall it. Same shit. I go back to the Valve Index because now I'm like, hey, if it's doing it on the big screen, I'm just going to go on the Valve Index because that's usually always works. Try on the Valve Index. Nope. Same thing. I am lost now. I am now in the Discord talking to all my nerd friends like Kay and Boba and trying all these random Reddit page things of same people having the same problems. Every single thing doesn't work. It is now almost an hour and a half I've been doing this. I'm still trying to go live. I am so confused. I go around, I unplug all these cameras all around my room for the VR. I'm trying everything, guys. I am unplugging everything. I am replugging shit in. I'm switching cables around. I'm switching cables. Nothing. Nothing. Then I'm like, what happens if I play another game, a VR game that's not VR chat? Then I'm thinking, what if it's just VR chat? Like a bad update. I tried another VR game, boom, same shit happened. Yes, I'm reading chat, but I'm also trying to finish a sentence, guys. I will take a break in a second. And so you guys, if you have any questions, I'm ready to do it. I then go, I give up. There's nothing. I mean, and I'm sure I'm skipping like 20 things that I did. I mean, I'm doing everything, guys. So then I remembered, hey, I have this other computer, the Origin computer, my better computer sitting over there. I guess, I mean, I'm awake. Let's swap out computers. So I take that computer, undo this computer, forgot my water pump's just hanging there. So I'm balancing it on a Grimace. My water cooler is balancing on a Grimace. And he's just sitting there going, oh, God, what is this big thing? It was temporary. I just wanted to fucking see if it worked. Then I turn it on, and I'm like, oh, man, oh, no. They deleted it. They have to, for some reason, even though they're just fixing dumb shit, they have to delete your whole entire hard drive. So I am open to a brand new copy of Windows 10 At least it's 10 instead of 11. I kind of wish I never upgraded to Windows 11, honestly. So I'm like, fuck. So I'm downloading everything: Steam, NVIDIA driver updates, Windows updates. I mean, I am OBS. I am trying for some reason. I'm still in my head like I can still go live. I can still go live, guys. I swear to God, I can still go live. It's now, you know what? I think it was actually more than that. Actually, I think I was on like 3 hours at this point. I don't even know. Actually, I can tell you. Maybe. No, because I didn't stream it. I only recorded it. Anyways, I forget how long it was, but I think that what happened is I finally got to the point where I had it all installed so I could play. I just couldn't stream it. It would have taken me another hour to install all that shit just so I can stream it. Kay is saying 3 to 4 hours. So yeah. I did record it and I might upload it maybe to the YouTube's members only thing, if I remember to do that. Because I did record it, I just didn't stream it. And it's funny because I had a graphic that says virtual Redban video show, you know, because I didn't have any of my graphics and stuff. So I had just like a basic text thing. It's pretty adorable. But then I installed Steam VR and I installed VR Chat. Boom, it worked. And I was using my big screen that wasn't working earlier. My big screen worked perfectly. My Valve Index worked perfectly. Everything worked perfectly. So makes you wonder, what is going on? Do I have a graphics card problem? Do I have a Windows 11 problem? Do I have a corrupted file somewhere problem? I don't know. And it's funny is that when I was like, tonight, I was like, oh man, you know what? I didn't stream Virtual Redban last night. I'm going to do it tonight. I've been busy with the new studio and stuff like that, and we'll talk about that later. But I've been so busy. I went to the dentist today. We'll talk about that later. I mean, I've had zero, like I am so behind on just responding to emails. I am so behind on so much stuff right now. I've been literally, I am sore as fuck. So I was like, I was kind of looking forward to tonight. I was like, I'm just going to go. I do Virtual Redban. It's going to be great. It's going to, just get my mind off everything, off all the stress I've been through. And then I walk upstairs and I see my old computer just sitting here and and I forgot all about this, guys. I forgot all about this. So I was originally going to go live today at 8:00. And I think I went live at 11. Yeah, 3 hours. 3 hours of installing all this shit back on this computer just so I could stream. And it's not even right now. I don't even think it's right now. I'm surprised it's working right now. Like I'm not looking forward to part 2 of Virtual Redban because I feel like I'm forgetting something, but we'll see what happens on part 2. Now I'm going to pause right here so I can talk to you guys in the chat room. I saw somebody tip something earlier. I don't have any of my sound effects installed, so I'll go bling, 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 bling. Oh, thanks for the tip, Box Lane Productions, 5 something. I don't even know what that symbol is. Warning for everyone to film opening Amazon boxes. Got my DJI transmission combo for $2,000 last month. And the box was empty. Well, Box Lane, can I also say, if that really did happen, they weigh the boxes at UPS or whatever, however they shipped it to you. So if it was empty, but UPS is saying it weighed 8 pounds or whatever, that means it happened from one of your drivers. You should be able to fight that. Whoever, is it UPS, FedEx, or whatever it is, because, I I mean, there's a way to tell because they weigh their shit. So unless it was you open it up and there's a brick. Also, you got to watch out when you buy Amazon stuff because Amazon, if you buy it from Amazon, you're good. But there's also people that are just selling shit on Amazon. So, you got to watch out. You got to make sure it's Amazon. If it's Amazon Prime, you're pretty much good. You're not going to get screwed. But there's people selling shit like eBay style on Amazon. I mean, it's hard to find those people. You can usually tell when it's not Amazon Prime. But yeah, that shit annoys me the most. The thing that annoys me the most is last year, every year I return a phone. Like like a new phone comes out and I'll return or I'll trade in the old phone. And my phones are always like in mint condition, especially since I have a couple of phones and I only use my iPhone day to day. So like this phone I was returning was like in mint condition when I sent it. And I sent it back to Samsung and it's like, they're like, sorry, we can't give you the full amount because it's got a big cracked screen and it's all smashed up. And I was like, look, lady, that was brand new when I sent it. And I wrapped it up with bubble wrap. I put it in a box. Like I made sure I packed it good. And then she just like put me on hold for 10 minutes. They came back and goes, okay, we're just going to take care of this for you. So luckily they were on my side. I don't know if they found something out or if somebody was trying, like the person on the phone was trying to scam me or if they caught a scam or something like that. But they were like, they believed me. But I have to return a phone tomorrow. I have to go tomorrow and send back a phone because I got another phone I'm sending back. Same thing. The phone I'm about to send them, perfect condition. So I'm going to record everything of me packing it up. But even that, I don't even think that's not really proof. Unless I'm packing it up right in front of the UPS guy and then giving it to the UPS guy and the guy's going, yes, we received it in perfect condition. On video, I don't think there's like any proof because you could have just like hit stop on the camera and then just broke it or something. I don't know. But it had a fight case with no equipment inside. A flight case. Yeah, I mean, Box Lane, they know how much a package is supposed to weigh, Box Lane. Like if you send me something and it's missing something, like they know what the package, like when you send a box, they know what the weight is of it, So if it's UPS is saying, no, it's not 8.3 pounds, it's 6.2 pounds, they're going to know something's up. And if it's not through Amazon, yeah, they didn't take a signature. They dropped it at the door. If it was supposed to be a signature, you got to work with Amazon on this. If it was through Amazon, but it wasn't through Amazon, you're still protected. And you're also protected if it was supposed to get a signature and they didn't get a signature also. So you're probably your best bet is to go through Amazon. They should back you up. But you might also you might have to make a claim through UPS or whatever it was. Returned in investigating, but said they would cover it. If I filmed it, it would have sorted worked quicker, I think. Yeah, Amazon's good about that. And that's just what I'm saying. Amazon covers it because there's some guidelines. They're going to go to UPS and go, hey, when you weighed that in, how much did it weigh? Interesting. It's supposed to weigh 8.2 pounds. They're going to know. It's hard to scam when, everything's weighed. The only thing that can really happen if somebody steals it off your porch, then it's like, I don't know whose fault that is, but that's why you have ring cams, guys. Got to get those cams in front of, your doorbell cameras. Had a great time at Sunset Strip. Came there from Chicago. Very nice club. You should sell Death Squad merch there, though. Oh, I agree. I've thought about this before, and I might be doing that soon. My whole thing, though, about that is, that's just... I guess I need to do it. I don't know why I'm saying I should just do it. You know what? I'm ready to do it. I think I'm going to do a special shirt that's only available there, though. I need to make like a Death Squad Sunset shirt that's only available at the Sunset Strip. Yeah, Amazon are usually sweet with refunds. Amazon is pretty fucking sweet. You know, one time I was supposed to get, this was 10 years ago though. This is a long time ago, 7 years ago, 8 years ago. I ordered a subwoofer and they lost it. Like, they just told me, hey, it's lost. And I was like, fuck. And they were like, well, we're sending you out a new one. I'm like, cool. So I got a new one. And then like a week later, I just got this random one showed up on my doorway. And I was like, oh, nice. 2 subwoofers. eBay. I'll buy one. Hopefully it will be at ATX sometime soon. And you know what? I am going to write that on my notes right now. I am going to make a specific Death Squad shirt just for the secret, just for Sunset Strip. Make Death Squad GX shirt for Sunset Strip. Only sold there. Cool. Ribbit. Sold an iPhone on Amazon Prime. It's sold. Then they wanted a refund on day 29. I shipped it back to myself, and it was a fake iPhone. So stolen. What? I had the only time I ever got screwed on shit. I used to eBay a lot, and this was a long time ago. And I sold my. I don't even remember what it's called. Before an iPhone, what was it called? The music player? Holy shit. iPad, no, iPhone. How do I not? iMusic? Oh my God, dude. I've already forgotten what it's called. iPod. Holy shit, on my brain. Oh my God. I shipped an iPod, or I eBayed an iPod. And it was in pretty good condition, worked great, sold it. And the guy's like, no, this is broken. This doesn't work. And I fought it. And I even showed the pictures that I used that showed it turned on. And I lost. The guy just took his iPod that was broken, replaced it, and sent it back. And I got a broken iPod, and eBay sided with that guy. I got fucked. And when I got it, there was like a scratch on it and everything. Like, it was totally not the same iPod. I even sent eBay like, look, this has a scratch on it. It's not even the same. And they're like, nah. Because that was back before, like, you know, of course, when you send shit, you take pictures of serial numbers and shit like that. And the worst is Facebook Marketplace, man. Facebook Marketplace is one of the, if you want to get fucked, buy something on Facebook Marketplace. That's not, I'm not talking about like a chair or a table. I'm talking about like if you, back then they didn't document serials. You didn't even think about it, lands. This was before all that. This is when you could do that at stores. You could just buy an iPod at a store and they didn't know the serial number. Yeah, this was like when eBay first came out. What was I just going to say? Fuck, what was I talking about? Damn it. My brain is fried. What was I talking about? Does anyone remember? Hopefully somebody remembers. Facebook Marketplace, because I know so many people that get fucked on Facebook Marketplace, especially when it says like unopened Apple headphones or unopened Apple, you know, like what's those? Do I have these things? Whatever these things are called. You know these headphones? Are these the real ones? Yeah, these are the real ones. These things. A big scam is people are selling these on Facebook Marketplace unopened. And they're just selling those fake ones from wish.com. It's pretty crazy. I saw this whole YouTube video about the same thing. and it's like they have like fake receipts and stuff. And don't buy shit from Facebook Marketplace that's unopened. If it's a good deal, just move on. Wish.com you can buy from. It's just all bullshit. Just it's AirPod Max, but it's all bullshit. But you can get some good shit. But it's all just junk. Like you could buy like this. I got this like cheap ass Game Boy. It's cheap ass plastic. Cost me $5, but it does have about 1,000 games on there. If you want to, just a shitty ass Game Boy that has Super Mario Brothers that you could have, $5. I mean, why not? Like there is things on Wish.com that you can buy that you just got to know it's just junk. All of it's junk. Once in a while you'll find something that's okay, but most of it's junk. You don't do something that you actually won't think is going to be cool. Like you don't buy like, no, I got this awesome stereo. I got these awesome headphones. These headphones are old Monster headphones. I think they're Monster, right? Yeah. These are old. These are super old. The only reason I'm wearing these is because they're comfortable. They're not good. Yeah, like if you want a fake Rolex, you get a good fake Rolex. Sure. Redban, do you do any of the graphics on Kill Tony? I've noticed some AI stuff I'd feel you'd be pretty interested in. If you mean graphics for the video, I do the videos. I don't do any of the merch anymore. We handed that off. I'm more, what's that called? Farmer's market. Like my shirt company's more like a farmer's market kind of shirt company. It's like very small, and I think they wanted to mass produce, which I get it. Hey, if I get a check, I'm sure. Kind of weird, but also your bathrooms at Sunset Strip were very nice and clean. Also, your employees were extremely nice. Me and my fiance had a great time. Oh, that's great, Toy. Yeah, they redid the bathrooms when we opened, and I think I've never been in there and thought, ew, this is disgusting. So that's good. I hate disgusting bathrooms, and I think when places have disgusting bathrooms, it's pretty gross. Thank you. I don't really I've only been in our bathrooms twice, and they've been nice both times I've been there. So thank you for the little review. Please do a nice little Yelp for us if you're a Yelper. See, I'm one of these weirdos that I don't know if you guys are like me. I don't know if I trained myself when I was in college. Do you guys remember going, don't break the seal? Like when you go out drinking, and the whole thing is like if you take a piss, then you broke the seal, and then you're going to be pissing every other beer. I don't know if I was just so trained from that stupid saying or something, but I'm one of those guys that I don't go to the bathroom much. Like I'm one of those guys that when I'm drinking, sometimes I don't go to the bathroom at all. And then I'll come home and be like, and just pee for like 20 minutes. So, I mean, that's how, like on podcasts and stuff, I could do like, maybe it's podcasts that trained me. Doing like a 3 or 4 hour podcast with Rogan, do you make the Kill Tony thumbnails? I do. Sometimes they're better than others, or other times, because I'm supposed to get photos from our photographer sometimes, and sometimes I don't get those photos, and it's like, fuck, what am I doing now? I don't spend as much time on the thumbnails as I should. It's usually depends if I got good photos or not. Sometimes also they just send me photos. I'm like, how am I going to make a thumbnail out of this? I really wish we did like a legit thumbnail every week. That would be better. I think maybe that's something I may also mention. Hey, Tony, let's do a legit thumbnail every week. Blah. Bladder control is good, but be careful too. Yeah, I know. It's not good to hold your pee in. But what's weird is it's not like I'm holding it in. I just don't feel like I have to pee. And then it all comes at once. Why was there not a live chat on the new Kill Tony episode? I didn't know that. I didn't turn it off. I'm thinking like YouTube's fucking with us so much right now. Maybe there's something about the 18-year-old and up chat. I will make sure that the chat is back next episode. I didn't know there was no chat on this episode, but that's something I didn't turn off, and somebody turned it off. So I'll research that, Cole. Thank you for telling me that. Should have put Rick's shadow in the background of the last one. Yeah, I used to do more fun like Janice actually used to do the thumbnails for Kill Tony for a while, and she made them really crazy. And sometimes looking back at them, even me and her like, what the fuck does this even mean? They were a little crazier. I tried to make them more basic now. Like, I don't know. I've also thought that I think I'm ready to start doing multiple thumbnails, because I was told that you should have multiple thumbnails on Kill Tony or on YouTube videos, like switch them around every day or so. I don't know why, but I was going to have like as an example, this last week, Pauly Shore was a surprise during it. Like maybe have a normal thumbnail, and then like a couple of days have a thumbnail where it shows Pauly Shore in the background or something. I don't know. I'm a professional thumbnail artist for multiple channels over millions of subs. I'll be willing to offer them for free. I could do samples. Hey, not Shane Gillis. If you can, I mean, I love your name, but if you can email me at virtualredban@gmail. Send me some examples. You don't have to, I'll check them out. You got a hog on you, Redban? It's about 7.5 inches, but it's girthy. I don't think 7.5 inches. It's about that. It's about 7.5, 7 inches girth though. It's a good. It's almost a Red Bull can. I wouldn't say it's exactly. It's almost a Red Bull can. Wait, why did I answer that question for? The chat is about useless on Kill Tony. Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, the only thing I've ever done on the chat on Kill Tony recently is slowed it down, just because it's so annoying when people just spam it, So I slowed it down for like an episode or two. But I never turned it off. Yeah, A/B testing is great also. I've never heard of the band Lost Prophets, Cold Tiger, but I'm sure you're just trying to be a little funny, aren't you? Toy Punks, we'll figure it out. Can you please work the sound levels out on the soundboard? The Hulk theme is so... Trippy, I just want you guys to know the sound for the last 3 episodes. By the way, I record backups of the sound. I don't do the sound anymore. I haven't done the sound for like a year. And the last 3 episodes, Well, the two arena shows, that was arena sound people. I had nothing, I didn't even have backups of that. They fucked up. We cleaned them up and tried to make them as good as possible. Uh, and yeah, we know. This last episode was that came out Monday. I thought the sound was pretty good, but the mix was all wrong. Like the mix is supposed to be, my soundboard's supposed to be about 40%. So you're supposed to hear it, but you're not. It's not supposed to be loud at all. And usually it's like that. You know, it's supposed to be like meow instead of meow. You know, and the band is supposed to be about 40%. And that's why we don't get copyright strikes. It's supposed to be more in the background. The band is there, but you're not supposed to. It's not supposed to be out in the front, right? Well, the last episode was mixed wrong, and we got a whole new sound guy that starts this episode coming out Monday. We got another person to do that part, and we'll see how. He's going to send me it, and I'm going to, work with this guy. So hopefully it's going to be good. Again, because I mean I can go back to doing it, but if I don't have to, and if we can get some like professional guy to do it, we're putting a lot of money into the show for things like this. Getting the weight off what used to be me doing everything, now is being broken up to different people. So I'm excited too to see what the sound sounds like. No, I mean, it's hard to do sound at an arena, guys. I'm just going to tell you, if you look at any arena show, unless it's music, when you have, we had on the arena shows, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 14 microphones on at the same time in the arena. In an arena that echoes, it's almost impossible. And and it's a live stream. But the thing is what pissed me off is that it was a live stream, but we were supposed to have all the files so that we could go back and remaster all the sound. But the people that weren't a part of our team and they were part of the arena team, they just fucked up. When was the last time you talked to Pat Reagan? I said hi to him the other day, but I haven't really talked to him. I miss that guy. Thank you for introducing to Perry. Fuck yeah. I love it, Vin. He's a crazy motherfucker, ain't he? Joe mentioned on the Save Our Parks that he was thinking of doing a side podcast at that Meta Block. What's a Meta Block? Me and Joe have talked about doing a side podcast for a bit. We'll see. How's the Vision Pro treating you? Got to try it out with a Mac yet as a monitor? Yeah, it's great. It's not something, I think that's a fun little gimmick and shit like that, but it would be good if you're on an airplane or something. But I think for everyday use, you're probably not going to want to. Just wait for my review. I have a lot of thoughts about that aspect of it for sure. Redban, do you believe in God? I believe in God. I don't believe in Jesus. I believe there's a creator. But that creator could also be, I don't know. I believe in God, but I just don't believe in Jesus. Does that make sense? Am I going to get fucking booed for that? The Balls episode comes out in 2 weeks. And that's going to be a lot of editing. Ideally, you'd be sending a dry signal that's Panic Studio. That's what I used to do. But when there's 18 mics, I couldn't do it. Like I got a couple of these I could show you, I guess. These are my older ones, but I use these babies, F8N zooms. I got the FN8. I use the F8N Pros now. These do 8 different inputs, different 8 tracks. This is what I use. I've always used, and this is what my idea was. All the mics going to me. I control the sound. Then I feed the sound out to the comedy club. Comedy clubs hated that. They're like, no, you're doing that, your iPad too loud. I'm like, it's supposed to be that loud. So somehow, comedy clubs and venues have talked us into going, no, we're doing this new thing where we'll take the audio and just send you back the raw feed, which is, it's never raw. Like they're lying to me. They're adding shit to it. So it's not raw anymore. But then after a while, I'm just like, fuck it. You know, you guys deal with it. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I mean, I get bitched on all different levels. So now it's like, yeah. Yeah. I'm not, you know, I should shut up. What am I drinking tonight? I am drinking a Gay Vegas. Tito's. Sugar-free Red Bull. Don't got that fancy podcast vodka yet. Rawr. I don't have that yet. You know, that is smart to have your own vodka company. Because literally, I don't know if you guys have ever tasted vodka before straight. You put like 10 vodkas in a row, blindfold, they're all going to pretty much taste exactly the same. That's a weird thing about vodka. Like, I buy Tito's just because they're Austin based, I think. Pretty sure they are. Yep, it says it right in the front, Austin, Texas. I've always bought Tito's. I like Tito's, but honestly, when they don't have Tito's, I'm just like, whatever, give me whatever, you know, like making like a tequila, which Ron White has a good tequila. His tequilas are pretty legit. Or making a whiskey, that's a little harder because whiskeys I think all taste different, and you know, some are sweeter and shit. Like I've always been a Jack Daniels guy ever since I was a baby. I don't really, you know, unless I have a good bottle of Whistle Pig, which is also from Austin. I don't really go far with. I mean, that's a lie. I like a lot of whiskeys, but they all have a different taste. A lot of whiskeys I don't like mixing them with like. I'm a white trash bitch. Like I like a good whiskey and Coke, you know. But there's some whiskeys that suck with Coke, but on ice, like a sipping whiskey. But what I'm saying is, it's pretty smart to do a vodka, because then it's like, why wouldn't I? I mean, you're my buddy. Of course I'll drink your vodka. It doesn't matter. The LA Forum is going to sound fire. I mean, the Netflix. I mean, if it's the one that we have two two shows in LA. One is called like the YouTube Theater. That's kind of awkward. Is YouTube going to age gate us at their own theater? What? What? Oh, wait. Maybe that's why they're doing it. Uh-oh. Kidding. They're trying to spank us? I don't know. I'm not married, Sean. By the way, everyone keeps on saying congratulations about getting married. Like, does everyone know what engagement means? I could be engaged for 10 years. I thought you believe in simulation theory. I do. You know, I might talk about that right now. Let me just go through the chats real quick because I had something else that was on my mind about the simulation theory, I guess. And I think I don't know if it happens to me mostly, but I feel like it happens to me mostly, mostly when it comes to like technology, like the shit that's happening with the first part, me telling you about, my computer dying and having this backup computer and having all these weird things that make no sense happen. That shit constantly happens with me, like technology turning on me and stuff like that, and things that don't make sense at all. Like today, I was driving in my GPS in my car, was saying I was like 50 miles to the left on the map. So I'm driving and I'm just like, it's what? I'm not on a country road. Like it was just fucking up. And then um like I rebooted the computer system in the car, same thing. Um but like that shit happens all the time to me. Like why is this happening? Why is it doing this? Or having just random like things on my phone. Like I'm constantly doing tech support on my phone like crazy. And then I look at, my girlfriend and other people, and they never have these issues. Like, why is that happening? The other day, or I have this problem now that, people tag me in videos so that I will repost them on Instagram. And when I go add to story, like this little thing that says add to story, when I click that, it just doesn't ever do anything. What? It's just so many little things that I feel like doesn't happen to everybody. I think it just happens to me. Or what else just happened recently? I don't know. It just seems like technology turns on me a lot. But it makes me like really dig deep into that technology to find out how it works and what's going on, and like it's almost like making me do it. I don't think that happens to most people. And today, or the last couple of days, has been that issue. Um, it is kind of nice going backwards in technology. You might have seen this if you follow me on Instagram. I always post, stuff that's going on, like everyone else. That's more recent. And as some of you know, I got a new studio I've been working on downtown Austin. It's going to be a studio for podcasts, YouTube. I'm going to start doing virtual Redban there probably. I'm going to do some secret projects there. It's also going to be a crash pad once in a while. If I, just want to crash there, I can. I'm still going to, this is still my house where I live here. But the cool thing about buying or getting a new studio is that one, I get to take like all this crap that's behind me that looks like this room is like a shithole. That's actually my old studio. And once I get my new studio put together enough, all this is going over there. So I can't wait for that. But one good thing is like just taking all this extra stuff that I've had in this house from because I used to have my studio here in this room when I did podcast. And this is the same shit that's been in LA, in Burbank studios, or in Pasadena, the original Death Squad studios. I just have 2 studios worth of crap here, and it's just been a nightmare because I feel like I'm living, you know, just with a bunch of wires and nonsense and stuff, and way too much little kitty cats figurines and stuff. But the cool thing is, though, is I pretty much get to build this studio from scratch. So one thing I've always wanted is a record player, like a nice record player. And so I treated myself to a nice record player. And I haven't had a record player since I was in the 80s, since the 80s. And the record player I had, I don't remember who made it. I think it was Techniques. Does that sound right? Techniques? I don't remember. But I got a new record player, and if you followed me on my Instagram, you might have seen me post my new record player. Let's just take a look at that right now. Let's see if this works. I don't even know if this is going to work, guys. What? All right. Nope. Copyright strike incoming. So this is a Fender record player. They only made 1,000 of these. It is a who they mash up with. God, my brain is fried. They matched up with let me just get this right. Mophie. I guess Mophie is a company that makes really good record players. So Fender and Mophie matched up, and it is a beautiful record player. It is made the same way they make Fender guitars. There's also these little small details, like the power button right here, I guess, is exactly like some old school music shit. It's got one of these rubber band things that goes around a motor. And it was just such a bitch to put together. I didn't know I was putting together. I had to put all these counterweights on it and these little dangling vibration things, and like it was like putting together I mean, like a model airplane or something. But man, it sounds amazing. You can't tell because this is a video, but see, there's the rubber band thing. And what's crazy is that my old record player was way more advanced than this in the 80s. This is just like some like extreme record player shit. I didn't know it was going to be that extreme, I guess. I was like thinking, oh, this is going to be a cool record player. But like if I want to switch to a 45 record, I have to actually take this rubber band and put it down on this bottom spinny thing. That used to be automatic when I was a kid. But I guess the sound on this is just like perfection. It's just supposed to sound like it's supposed to be just amazing. Sounds great. Love it. Love Jim Croce, by the way, also. I guess the what's it called? The needle. I guess they don't even call it a needle anymore. They call it a stylus for some reason. I think they call it a stylus. Isn't that weird? I guess that's like a super high-end needle. I think it's like an $800 needle. But how is that even possible? I'm more excited about this thing. This is just a badass receiver. It also is like, you know, a digital audio player, network player thing from, I don't know how to pronounce that. They've been around forever, though. Marantz, I guess they've been around since the 50s. They were popular in the 70s. Shit is sick. This thing is sick. And of course, there's my Blur cash. So that's my new toy. Sounds amazing. Um, I need to get more records. I threw all my records away. I think I remember when I was in college, I used to throw them like frisbees. I was like, I got CDs. Fuck this. I think I swear to God, I think I remember just using them as frisbees. Are you guys in the records? Anyone in here into records? Nope. Don't think so either. But Jim Croce was the first L record I remember ever listening to. My dad used to listen to it all the time, and then he gave that record to me. He bought me a record player when I was, I would say, 11, 10. It was a little toy record player, and he gave me that and um, something else, like Jackson 5 or something like that. I can't remember what the other one was. Um, but that Jim Croce album, I just remember sitting there. It's raining out, listening to that on the record player. Memories. Unlock memories. I do have Yonder Wizard gave me Electric Light Orchestra. I haven't played that yet. I haven't brought it over to the studio yet. So this week has been a lot of putting together things. Like I had to unbox all this stuff. And when you get something delivered to a studio and you're on the 45th floor, it's a lot harder than when somebody just drops something off on your porch by UPS. I have to go downstairs and get a dolly cart and bring. I mean, it is literally a workout anytime I order something. And when you move in a new place, I mean, I'm just ordering nonstop, and it's just boxes and traveling up elevators and walking. I mean, I am so fucking sore. I'm so sore that my right arm, when I go like this, it feels like there's tension, like it doesn't want me to close. I've never felt that. And then my right foot works about every 10 minutes, and then out of 10 minutes, and then it starts going, ow, like electric shocks to my foot. Getting old is great, guys. I mean, I can go into detail of how much moving sucks, but we all get it. And it's when you add 45 floors to moving, it is one of the worst things ever. I should do hot yoga. Yeah, I know. God, just me talking about this made me tired. Other than that, everything else at the new studio has been going good. I got a new coffee machine today, which I'm sure that's exciting for you guys. But it's my favorite coffee machine ever. I haven't got a bed there yet because it's got a nice living room, and it's got a nice studio room, and then I have a crash room just in case I want to crash. I haven't got the bed yet. It doesn't come for a couple more weeks. So been napping on the couch. Got a couch. But the couch is brand new, so it's not sat on enough yet, so it's like super hard. And I think that's why I'm having all these neck problems and shit. Like my whole neck, arms, and everything have like nerve damage shit going on right now. So my whole body is just like fucked up right now. That's why I'm looking forward to drinking more tonight, just to kill the pain. Vinyl is the best way to consume music. You know, Temporary, I would agree, for the fact that it's something special. Like when you put on a side of an album, you actually want to listen to it. It's got like a sound to it that's it's warmer, it's deeper. Like when you listen to, like, you know, just something streaming on, you know, a streaming music platform, it sounds the same, but like it's not as deep. And also just that the sound of a vinyl, it's like, I don't know, it's just something very special that you forget about, and I forgot about. I mean, when CDs came out, I was like, fuck vinyl, this is the future. And you kind of forgot, like, no, man, vinyl is fucking amazing. And I think it was just at the time, you know, having to deal with records, and CDs had like all those songs on one side, and you could put it in your car. You can't put a fucking record in your car. And I think all of us just kind of just were like, no, this is worth it, forgetting that it doesn't sound as good. I don't know. I'm also the sound of old. Yeah. Tyler Tube. What's up, Tyler Tube? Guys, shout out Tyler Tube. If you don't follow him on YouTube, check out Tyler Tube. Tyler Tube, killing it. Tyler Tube, do you have Tyler Tube does not have a record player. Tyler Tube, I would love to see you do. Tyler Tube does reviews of cool shit and like man shit. I would love to see Tyler Tube get into some record player reviews. Maybe buy 3 different kinds of record players, like the cheap, you know, one you get at Forever 21 or Urban Outfitters. Yeah, I think everyone's seen that record player at Urban Outfitters for like $80. Get one of those, and then get like middle of the line, like a $400 one on Amazon. Then just get a high-end one. I'd like to see if there's a difference. Definitely convenience. The cheaper ones are more convenient. When can you see the studio? You'll see it when it's done. Like, it's going to be a while, guys. I'm taking my time on the studio. I'm not in a rush. Right now, it's literally just building it slowly when I get a chance. I'm so fucking busy that it's get a chance. Tyler Tube has never seen a record in real life. Tyler, how is that even possible? I know you're young, but fuck. Wow. Tyler has never even seen a fucking record before. Tyler, that makes it even more interesting. You should do that for your YouTube page. I think that's fucking cool. Never seeing a record. You buy a record of your favorite band. I don't know, man. Tyler Tube, what is your favorite band? I can't even imagine what Tyler. If I were to guess what Tyler Tube's favorite music is, holy shit, that's hard, because he's either one of those guys that just likes rap music, like one of those southern rap guys that just likes dirty rap music, or he just goes all out. He's like, no, man, I'm a Travis Tritt guy. I could see Tyler being a Travis Tritt guy. Rachel, we are so old. Rachel on X. I think I might know you're hype. No, what? I think I might know you're hyping this up. What? I don't know what that even means. Gosh. By the way, Tyler also streams a lot. He has the best thumbnails in the business. If you haven't seen Tyler stream playing video games on YouTube, you haven't seen the best thumbnails in the business. Am I right, Tyler? Is there anything else I wanted to show you guys? Well, there's a couple things. We can do some VR news if we want to, but I'm having fun talking to you guys. You know what? I'm going to smoke some more green tea. Tyler, what was I going to ask you about? Tyler, have you ever done... Yeah, each thumbnail that Tyler does takes him over 2,000 hours to make. It's true. And once you see his thumbnails, you understand. Tyler, have you ever done those robot vacuum cleaners that go around your house? We ordered one. We don't get it until March, but we ordered one. I am so against it because I've seen YouTube videos of those robot vacuum cleaners going over like some dog poop and just smearing the dog shit all over the floor. And I've seen all this shit. And I also just think that there's no way that's doing anything. Like, it's cool, and I think it confuses like house moms and shit and go, oh, it's working. But I don't know. I for some reason I don't trust it. But Tyler did a version of that's a lawnmower that does your lawn, and he has these crazy lawnmower things. Actually, let's check out Tyler's YouTube channel while we're here. Tyler actually is responsible for a drunk purchase that I don't think I talked about. He did all these, there's these flavor, like drink things that it's one of those things where you put in like a flavor capsule into a drink, and he like tested every single flavor. And I ended up spending like $150 on a box of these things, and I never use them anymore. Oh, look, here's you know what? I'm going to find you he does a lot of popular videos. Here's a good one. He just puts things in a rock tumbler. So here's Tyler's website. Tyler Tube. He doesn't need any more subscribers. Motherfucker's almost at 1 million. He also has Theo Von sandals that he wears. But he puts things in a rock tumbler for 30 days. Isn't that a fun video? He literally puts marbles in a rock tumbler for 30 days. He puts broken glass in there. He puts rocks. He puts pennies. He puts dice. And it's just fun videos. He's got a good beard. Tyler has a bunch of cool things. He has an electric wheelbarrow. Like, I mean, these are things that you wouldn't even think, like I start watching one of these and I'm just like, man, I don't even need a wheelbarrow. Good stuff. He does a lot of, damn, his flex tape shit, 4.5 million views on flex tape, flex glue. Tyler, you just got to start. This is an old video. Look how young you look. You got to start doing more flex tape videos, man. You got to do flex tape. You're so mad that Theo doesn't sell those sandals anymore. You need a new pair. Tyler, I might be able to get you a pair. We'll see. Redban, stop distracting yourself, find your true purpose, and help us guide us towards the light. All right, then. I do have some VR news I can go through real quick, and then we will go to part 2 of Virtual Redban to find out if all my problems are gone. Will we be able to go to the virtual reality tonight? Who knows? But first, let's listen to me. I wish I could just listen to me and sit back while I'm smoking green tea. But let's look at some VR news, and some of it's about the Apple Vision Pro. One cool thing about the Apple Vision Pro is that people are already, including Jerry Rigg. If you guys follow Jerry Rigg on YouTube, you already saw this, but people are tearing down the Apple Vision Pro already and finding out the insides of it. iFixit took a microscope to Apple's Vision Pro OLED micro displays to reveal their true active resolution. Ooh. What is it? Anyways, they measured the size of each pixel at 7.5, whatever that is, the size of a human red blood cell. Holy shit. Each pixel is the size of a human red blood cell. iFixit says that means you can fit 54 Vision Pro pixels into the space of a single iPhone 15 Pro Max pixel. What? What the fuck? What the fuck? Wait, that's crazy. You know, when you put it on the Apple Vision Pro compared to other headsets, and I have a lot of them. I even have the Aero, whatever the fuck it's called. That's an expensive $4,000 headset. It's something different. It looks a lot better than anything I've ever seen. But what they're saying right now, it being an OLED, on top of it being more pixels than a Chinese phone book, that's insane. What? They measured the size of the lit area of the display as 27.5 mm wide by 24 mm high, meaning it's 1.4 inch diagonal and has the aspect ratio of roughly 5:4. In comparison, look at that yourself. So that means each eye is 3660 by 3200, which is just pretty crazy. Very nice. You could watch the whole video, I guess, at iFixit's website. They're pretty badass.
To our lab on release date, and we
be about 3,660 pixels by 3,200 pixels, equating to 12.1 million lit pixels, give or take a few. These values don't fulfill the 4K definition by commercial standards, but neither do 4K TVs. In short, each of these panels—
Oh, God. Comb your hair, dude. Hey, what's up with your sweet-ass pouty lips, baby? You trying to kiss me? You trying to kiss me, boy? Get out of here. Big Screen Beyond gets a VR chat themed storage can. Yes, you know how... See, this is... Okay, I need to really chill out here. You guys know about the Big Screen Beyond. This is my favorite VR headset. Look at this tiny meow baby. I'm a baby. Look, and it's molded to my face because I scan my face. It's so tiny and beautiful and amazing. It is awesome. Anyways, they partnered up with VR Chat. What? My two ladies got together without me? And they made a carrying case together. It's a storage can that's VR Chat themed. It's $39. It's just a storage can. It looks like a can, one of those cans you hide your weed in that you get at the smoke shop. Interesting. Yeah. There you go. Look at this. Wow. I guess inside it has a foam lining in the interior to protect it from scratches. I like how they also say, please note it's not a functional soda can. Get out of here. You know what? I might order that. I like to store it on the floor. Ari Manis is in the chat room. I can't. My PC's in LA and I'm in Dallas right now. What? Oh, Ari. Ari's in Dallas? Who goes to Dallas? Why are you in Dallas, dude? Hey, Ari. Ari might be able to get some new Theo Von flip-flops. Slides. Apple Vision Pro personas quality and realism improved in Vision OS 1.1 beta. You guys, if you watched last episode, you would have seen what my avatar looks like. Pretty much, this is me in my backyard FaceTiming William and Janice, who are just floating heads on my back patio. It was cool. It was creepy. This was the point of me going, holy shit, Apple Vision Pro is awesome. I have literally a William and a Janice life size in front of me. You can't tell by this, but imagine this being like 100 feet by 100 feet. Just a huge William and Janice talking on FaceTime in front of you. But they saw, because I had a Vision helmet on, they saw a avatar of me that was made by scanning my face using the headset. And what? No, wait, what am I doing? I clicked the wrong thing. Well, that's a bad picture. I should have showed a better picture. It looks creepy, is what I'm saying. It kind of looks real. Look at my fake glasses. But I guess what they're saying is this new update, Apple is making it better. And I thought this is one thing that when I'm using it, I'm like, man, 5 years from now, our avatars are going to look so realistic that you're not going to be able to tell if it's real or fake. My mom, actually, I FaceTimed my mom using that avatar, and it creeped her out. She didn't like it. She goes, is this the end of the world, Brian? Please, is this the end of the world? And I'm like, no, Mom, it's just me. Old people are scared of this. So, I guess what's going on here? Anyways, multiple Vision Pro owners who installed the new betas posted before and after shots showing the improved visual realism. All right. So, wow. I mean, this one on the left, I kind of like better. All right, left, right before, left, right after. Yeah, the one on the left actually, I think looks cooler, but I guess the one on the right makes him look better. Now this bottom one, yeah, the guy on the right or the bottom right looks way better, but I can't tell if it's just color or something. Yeah, I guess it's a little bit better. It seems less blurry, I guess. I don't know. What do you guys think? Anyways, it's still in beta. We'll see how long it takes to get out. I wouldn't recommend installing any beta shit yet on your expensive headset. Not a huge difference, but it is going to be interesting to see how much better that gets. Every update, it gets better looking. I'm down. I'm down, Apple. YouTube is coming to Vision Pro eventually, but what about spatial video? YouTube is the biggest apps not available on the Vision Pro. You can still do it on the browser, so it's like it's still there. You just go open up the browser in Vision Pro and go to youtube.com. Thankfully, we know that it's on the way, but will it support large existing library of spatial videos? Not only did YouTube not have a Vision Pro app ready at launch day, the company actually went out of its way to opt out of its existing iPad app, which I think, and I said earlier, I think it's just them wanting to have a proper app. I don't think it's them saying they don't want one. I think they just like, well, we'll do one, but we're not in a rush. You could already watch YouTube videos through the browser, like I just said. YouTube was an early adopter of spatial videos and blah, blah, blah. It's unclear, though, if they're going to have it. What? What? Wait, where's the thing where this headline, YouTube is coming to Vision Pro eventually, but what about spatial video? Wait, where does it say that Apple... There's nothing that says that YouTube is coming. Or I am too green teed. You know what? I'm not going to read this anymore. And shame on you, Road to VR, who wrote this. Because there's nothing about YouTube coming to Vision Pro eventually. You're just guessing? That's not how you do. Maybe I'm missing something. Ari Manis in the chat says, I got a 360 camera and I want to do gay things with it. Ari, why don't you come over and do gay things with me and I'll record you in spatial video, which is a 3D camera. And we can... I have an X3 too. But we could, Ari, next time you're in Austin, you got to come by the new studio. I'll bring my Apple Vision Pro so you can test it out. You can record 3D in it. And man, I did a spatial video of my dog and my girlfriend. And it is like as good as 3D movies by Warner Brothers and shit like that. Like, it was like, holy shit, this is great 3D. Like, it's amazing. And I was going to save that to the review, but I'm giving you a little early. I'm giving you a little early review here. The spatial video, if you record spatial... Ari, right now you could record spatial video on your phone. Ari, if you have a new iPhone, I'm sure you do. You're a very successful Jewish guy. Record spatial video on your iPhone. Like, go in the settings. You have to turn it on. If you don't know, just Google it. Start recording spatial video. Everyone in this chat room, start recording spatial video. Google it if you have a new iPhone. It records a spatial video, and if you don't, it just looks like a normal video when you're done recording it, but it also records a spatial video part of it. You just have to turn the setting on, and when you get a Vision Pro, it will like check to see if you have any spatial videos, and you're pretty much like, how many recorded or 3D videos did I record? And you could sit there and go to a concert and you're recording a 3D concert right now. So if you're going to something cool, turn on your spatial video if you can do it on your iPhone. You have to have the iPhone 15 Pro, I think. And you have to hold the camera sideways like this. So these left camera, right camera type shit goes on. It looks exactly like a Hollywood 3D movie. Like Janice was doing this shit and I was like, oh! Like, it was amazing. Ari, I don't know if it's 100% the Pro. Just check it out. Might just be iPhone 15. If it is the Pro, that sucks. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to smoke some green tea down here. All right, last story, guys. Steam VR. You know Steam VR. That's what we use. Steam VR's works on Vision Pro, but adding controllers will be difficult. Actually, VR chat. Somebody got a VR chat working on Apple Vision Pro in 4 days. And then today, I heard that somebody got the Valve Index controllers working today. It works mostly. This is somebody using their hands. And pretty much what I do at part 2, like they're using Steam VR. Look at this. They're using their hands. He is dressed up as a furry using his hands, using an Apple Vision Pro. VR chat is not on Apple Vision Pro. Mostly probably because of copyright reasons, but also for many other reasons. Probably. I don't know what the real reason. I mean, I'm guessing copyrights. But, yeah. So, in only 4 days, it almost looks like it's going to be able to be done. And, damn, if I could play Steam VR on the Apple Vision Pro, I'm in. Like Hans Kim. Bling, 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 bling. VJK, thanks for the tip, $2. Casey Neistat's Apple Vision Pro reviews. Fun to watch. It is fun to watch. But you know what? Let's end on this. You brought up something. I drunk texted something about this video the other day. Don't tell on me, please. Guys, don't tell on me. And I woke up the next morning and I deleted the video. I was like, why am I being such a hater? Let's watch this together because I have not rewatched this. But I want to show you something. I love his videos. He's got a good style to him. But I noticed something that kind of was like, all right, I caught that. All right, I don't want it to piss him off. Give him the respect. So this is just him starting off riding skateboard with the Apple Vision Pro, which is probably super illegal.
Like what?
That's
Do I look
wild.
like real?
Yeah, I mean, your eyes are...
So there's, oh my God, that's holy shit. That's hilarious. You like my hat, Ari? Thank you.
close. It's too much teeth, I think. I don't know.
I want to
Oh, he looks like he has Amish hair.
review. Come help me.
All right, sounds good.
See, now this is him showing, like, this is his personal space, which I love. It's as crazy as this room that I'm in right now. I mean, I love that he's a maniac when it comes to tech and stuff.
All right, meet you downstairs at 5.
All right.
All right, if you want like a normal review of this thing, I can't recommend enough to go watch Marquez Brownlee's. His is fantastic.
100%.
This is a different, like, I kind of have a different take on this and different questions, and that's what this is.
You know what? I am now thinking that I saw a different video.
But Marquez is really good.
What is this thing that I'm holding? Literally.
How do you find it?
I had it for like an hour.
Yeah, okay. Can you put windows up now if you want to?
Yeah, so like I can.
That's the coolest shit. And by the way, I'm going to be the first to admit, whatever video I saw and I tweeted the other day, it was a different video. The video I saw, like, literally was him, like, in the street going, I just got this, and I'm going to show you how easy it is from unboxing it, and he takes it out of, like, a box or something, and then putting it on, and then jumping into it. But he, like, said something in between, like, it was previously set up, like really quick. It was weird. Like, maybe this is a part of this video.
Put a window up now, but when I start walking, they like go away.
Fade away.
You know what I mean?
Cool. Well, enjoy it.
Careful, kid. Take care.
All right, you too, man.
Get a random pile of bricks, an old toilet,
I found the restroom.
and a bunch of random wooden poles.
See, that's the coolest shit. Ari Manis says Casey is a good bloke. I know him, and Brian would be best friend. Does that say best friend? I can't see this. Best friends if they met and they haven't already. No, Ari, I love him. I'm just saying that, like, when I saw this video, I got really upset. And I don't know if maybe the video I saw was edited weird by somebody else or what. I'm glad I deleted that tweet now. Because it made me so mad I haven't watched this full YouTube video. And maybe that clip is in this video. But seeing whatever clip I saw really pissed me off because it was like, this is fake.
More poles.
Pile it.
Let's pile onto that boat and leave. And as you can see,
Hell yeah. Yeah. just being able to hang out with people and watching YouTube videos and still knowing what's going on around you, it is actually really cool.
But later in this video, we're going to 100 Island and also Super Island. But first, we're gonna head over to strategy for interacting with people. They gaslight you into thinking.
So, if you're moving a lot while you're moving, this thing comes up that says tracking failed. So it doesn't track if you're moving a lot, so there's nothing for the sensors to like lock onto. It doesn't know where to put stuff. But standing at a subway stop watching a Mr. Beast video is a pretty special experience.
It does have the ability to go on an airplane to watch movies, so I don't know why it's, maybe you have to recenter your tracking by holding down the top right crown button, Casey, and it might reposition you. I don't know, because it's supposed to, you can use this on airplanes. So that window going away, you just have to bounce the window, I think, maybe. Or there's I haven't been on an airplane yet or something like that.
Hold on, Jordan, let me try to figure out how to... What do you think?
It's interesting. I can't imagine why you're looking at.
I'm looking at you right now.
Oh, okay.
I can see you clear as day. You got on a blue tie with a beautiful tie pin at the top, so I can see you.
I get off here. Enjoy your adventure.
Bye bye.
There has to be an airplane mode or something.
I opened up Apple TV, and it was like this window right here, Jordan. And as he started to move, the window went away with the.
He's just dropping windows.
You can't use windows if you're in like if there's a lot of like kinetic movement.
Oh man, that just made me think of something, guys. In the future, see how he had like opened up a window, and that window just went away. In the future, all of that is going to be connected. It might be deleted every night at midnight, but like him leaving that window, somebody else that has an AR headset will walk up and be like, "What's this window? It's Casey's YouTube channel. Is he playing a movie?" Like you could leave tags, you can like draw on real buildings, you can throw down stuff, and anyone that's using that will be able to walk up and see it. And then every night at midnight, there's a clearing where it deletes everything and it starts all over. Hear me out right now. The date is February 8th, 2024. It's 12:59 a.m. That is the future. And my heart is racing, and my Apple Watch just said my heart's racing. I'm sitting still. Got one of those heart warnings. That's going to be real, though. I'm going to be able to draw a picture on something, or if Subway sandwiches for some reason does something and everyone hates Subway sandwiches for a week, we could all like tag Subway, go to a Subway and go, they support monkeys or whatever. But at midnight, it all deletes and then it starts over. That's going to happen. Just watching me watch Casey right now, and he loses his window flies away right there, made me go, oh, that window's still there. You just put a window seed in the atmosphere. Here, watch this again.
Window right here, Jordan, and as he started to move, the window, blue tie with a beautiful tie pin at the top, so I can see you.
I get off here. Enjoy your adventure.
Bye bye.
See how he's opening up a window and it flies away?
I opened up Apple TV, and it was like this window right here, Jordan, and as he started to move, the window went away with
the window's still there, though. Now you can go up, anyone could go up to that window and look at it.
If there's a lot of
yeah, and that's called like virtual tagging or junk. That's illegal. Like he could get fined by that for just leaving his Apple movies window behind, or there'll be a setting that will automatically delete it. That black man was so kind, Ari. Ari wants to hug that black guy. Ari, by the way, do you think this whole thing is a sponsored ad? Do you think this guy's an actor? Ari is saying this guy's an actor.
Open Safari, it won't open.
Yeah, and by the way, texting is really cool. That's one good thing because the text is like bloop right in your face. And then you just have the urge to FaceTime people though. Like I don't answer phone calls. I answer maybe literally, I'm being honest, I answer maybe 2% of the phone calls I get a month. I hate phone calls. And I have it to the point where it's turned off. Except for a couple people, it's turned off. So I don't even get phone calls unless it's a couple people. And even that sometimes doesn't even work. I hate phone calls, but now I'm like, oh, let's FaceTime. Like it makes me want to FaceTime everybody.
I was just responding to text messages.
No way! You're the only person I wanted to meet. In case I missed that, I can't tell.
Did you not tell?
No way.
Oh
My God! We were
Here, let's take a
Oh
selfie.
my God! No way! I'm actually freaking.
The idea that I could have my whole like computer digital online world that exists in the real world, that's what feels like is bigger than AR or VR. Like I have the Oculus, it's great, but it definitely feels like a toy. This feels like a little glimpse into the future of what computing could be like.
What is the video I saw the other day? Now I'm like upset. I got somebody sent me some bullshit video and I was so drunk or stoned that I just thought it was real. Because what I saw was not in this video yet. And I've been putting off watching this video for a couple of days now. Yeah, it's February 3rd, yeah.
Down the road. Why is everybody staring at me?
Oh, I wonder why.
Do I look as ridiculous as those people make me feel like I look?
Put up, put up.
Just your eyes are glowing.
How you doing? Jordan, you're standing right in front of my Mr. Beast video. Come right there. Okay.
Years ago. This used to be a bar? Yep. Yeah, you want to walk under this?
All right, so the idea of spatial computing, it doesn't make sense to me when I'm sitting in my office. I've got multiple screens. But right now I'm like in the city. I'm in the middle of Times Square. I've got my virtual keyboard here. I've got Apple TV there. I got YouTube Safari's open here. And it all kind of works. Like this, what I've got going on right now, this is wild. It's impossible for me to imagine that you can't see what I can see. Everything seems so real, and then I can just stand up.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to walk around New York City with it. Anyways, if you want to watch the whole video, it's Casey Neistat on YouTube. You guys already know who he is. I don't want to I want to watch this video with Janice. I don't want to ruin the ending either. I don't want to see it through my stream. Give him the hits. That was awesome. Not the video that I saw on YouTube that I got angry about on Twitter. And that's crazy. So I was about to play, like you brought this video up, whoever brought this video up in the chat, I was about to go off. And because I was angry. The video I saw was him going, this is how easy it is to do something. And he takes it out of the box and then he puts it on and I was like, wait, he didn't go through the setup where he had to look at all the circles of his eyes and click on them like that. But then you repeat it and then you hear him go, previously set it up, or like, I forget what he said. He said something like almost under his breath, but real quick, like, and it was just like, wait, you just went around this fact. Like, are you getting paid by Apple right now? Wait, does this say ad anywhere in this? I mean, that's almost an ad. But pretty much what I did hear from other people is that he expected to not like it or just be like, it's okay, and fall in love with it. And this video shows him falling in love with it. But again, I heard that, but then saw that video. I was like, I don't get it. I was just all upset. But now, unless at the end, oh man, is there a turn at the end of this video that makes me go, I hope not. Hopefully, whatever. All right, guys. Ari, Manus, Tyler, Tube, Pooter, Jade, Kay, Greg, Ian, RJ, everybody, little Spoogey, you Spoogey. Everybody in the chat room, thanks for hanging out for part 1 of Virtual Redban. This is a special episode of Virtual Redban. I'm going to tell you right now, guys. Part 2, is that how you do it? Left to right? Hopefully it works. Part 2, we go into virtual reality. Hopefully I have everything installed. Hopefully this fucking shit works. I feel like I'm missing something. I was just reinstalled Adobe Photoshop to make a new thumbnail. Anyways, in about 15 minutes, hopefully, part 2 of Virtual Redban will start. We'll talk about all this shit and more, including the new Apple VR Vision Pro. Maybe I'll wear Vision Pro and play VR, see if that works. Probably not. That would be cool though. If it's double deckering them, we'll see. But part 2 of Virtual Redban is about to start in 15 minutes or so. If you're watching me on YouTube or if you're watching me on Twitch, just or X, just refresh your page in like 15 minutes. You'll figure it out. So grab a drink, take a piss, walk the dog, and welcome to part 2 of Virtual Redban, coming soon. Whatever. This is more ghetto right now because I don't have all my titles, screens, and everything anymore. So check this out.